It's Mark, Becky, and middle-aged Ross the intern. I feel like Ross just added 20 years to his life.
Yeah? Oh, are you guys talking about the beard?
Yes. So Ross walks in and, like, first thing Becky's like, what is that? I was like, it's something looks, I was a little slow, to be fair. Something looks very different. So where did this come from?
With the beard that wasn't here yesterday?
Right.
I don't think
wasn't here yesterday. Well, I walked in and you're like, what's new with the beard? And I deflected and I'm like, it's always been here.
Yeah, you totally did.
He tried that.
I tried. Well, it's got a little bit more, to be fair, it was here yesterday, but it's got a little bit more color to it now.
Okay.
So
Did you color your beard?
So I have a coworker who knows a little bit more about fashion than I do.
Okay. Is this your other job?
Yeah.
Okay.
So no, it's actually Becky.
Well, then I know you'd be lying.
And I asked them, I'm like, hey, I'm trying to do this whole beard thing, but there's some spots in it that are a little lighter. Should I just shave it or keep trying? She's like, just color it. And I'm like, okay. I thought it would be a little bit easier, but I get this small little kit. And I'm in the bathroom mixing the kit together like it's a science experiment.
Scientist Ross.
And I put it on and I'm like, oh, wow, this burns.
Wow.
This is like going to stay on for a while.
Okay.
So, can't really do too much about it now. I'm a little insecure.
Hey,
Okay.
I think it looks so good.
First of all, yes, it does look really good. And
that's nice.
From somebody who can't grow a beard, I'm already jealous. I'm like,
we should paint some on Mark.
I'd be like painting my skin.
Ready for some good news?
We are too.
Here's your positive difference story of the day.
So meet Hari Budha Magar, a family man with a childhood dream to climb Mount Everest.
Ooh, that's going big.
What could possibly derail a deeply rooted dream that just doesn't fade? Sometimes you grow up and you're like, yeah, I wanted to do that as a kid, but not really so much.
Yeah.
No, this was very much
Stuck
like,
with
I
him.
still want to do this into his adulthood. And then he lost both of his legs.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
In 2010, Hari lost his legs in Afghanistan while serving with the British Army's Gurkha Regiment. Hari struggled with his mental and physical recovery, a tough journey that resulted in mental health challenges, as you can imagine. But with the unwavering support of his family and veteran charities, Hari found a new purpose from the world of adventure and sport. Starting with a skydive, then golf, and skiing.
Wow.
And he did those before he wanted to take on the childhood dream to climb Mount Everest.
What? God, I got to hear this.
So in 2018, when he first applied to climb the world's highest mountain, he was denied by the Nepali authorities who banned climbers with a disability.
Okay.
A ruling he was key in challenging and overturning in the High Court.
That's pretty awesome.
4 years later, in 2023, and almost 13 years from the day he lost his legs, Hari stood on top of Everest, proving that with determination and adaptation, anything was possible.
What?
That's incredible.
And then he says, if I had the opportunity to bring my legs back today, I would actually decline.
Wow.
Because my mission in life is now to help, inspire, and empower others because there is a lot of work that needs to be done around disability. So I have dedicated the rest of my life to make awareness.
That's amazing. You hear that so often from people who go through such hard things. Would say, like, I would have never chosen this on the front end, but now I don't think I would change it.
Right?
And like, only God could take that perspective.
Exactly.
That's
so that's not all of it. On January 6th, 2026, Hari became the first double above the knee amputee to complete the 7 summits.
Whoa.
What?
Yes.
Wow.
This has only been completed by 500 people in history, like ever. So he's climbed the 7 summits, the 7 highest points on 7 continents.
He's such an inspiration.
He really is.
I want him to teach me how to do all this.
Yes.
This is amazing.
That's pretty awesome.
So
that is our positive difference story of the day.
Real people, real life. The KLRC Morning Show. 90 KLRC.
Ross the Intern is back from his little vacation last week. Mm-hmm. So this is really the first time we've been able to talk to you in 2026.
Yes.
It's true.
I
haven't seen you
heard-
for this whole year, or whatever people say.
I heard you want to start a budget.
Yeah. It's
That's
true.
impressive.
I've been spending too much money and my bank account's showing it. So
Okay. So you legit are up for it. What, have you tried it already? Have you started?
I've tried a couple things. I tried the whole envelope thing where I put, cash in an envelope, and once I'm out of that for the month, I'm out. But then I just keep using my debit card.
Okay, I get it.
So I
It's
kind
a
of
little
cheated
tempting.
with that one.
Okay.
And then, you know Dave Ramsey.
The money guru guy. Yeah.
I tried to call him like 4 different times, but he's not taking my phone calls anymore.
Hang on. Did you legit try to call into the Dave Ramsey show?
I seriously tried to call 4 different times. And one of the times I made it on with the guy, like
Okay.
the screener, and he's like, okay, I like what you have to say. Give me a call back in an hour. And I did. And nothing happened.
They never put you on?
No.
So Ross's strategy so far is try to get a hold of Dave Ramsey.
He's getting the button.
That's my Hail Mary.
And clearly that's not working so well. And I know some people who the envelope thing is perfect. Like they love it.
Mm-hmm.
But I get it. Like that's not the answer for everybody.
Everybody learns differently. I think that's so important. It's like with dieting, right? People think, if it worked for this person, it'll work for me. Budgeting, if it worked for that person, no. Like we all think differently, and so you have to find what works for you. And you only know if you try.
So here's what I'm going to propose.
Yeah.
Because last week we talked to Becky from Freedom 51. Can we get you some help from? Okay, it's not Dave Ramsey,
It's not,
but she's
it's
pretty
really good.
She's pretty awesome.
Like they
know
helped
what?
start me.
Yes.
Because Dave Ramsey isn't taking my phone calls,
Okay.
I'm willing for other people
You're
to help.
open to a second
very
option?
open.
Good.
Okay, all right. We'll see if we can do it next hour.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
Ross wants to learn how to budget in
Yes, he does.
2026.
We're so proud of him.
Grow it up. It's pretty awesome. So strategy number 1 was to get on the Dave Ramsey show.
5 different times.
Denied.
Times. You at least got to the screener. That's pretty impressive to get to the screener
that
at
was
least.
only one time. I think that was the first time, and then after that, never again.
Never
They
again.
screened your calls after that.
Yeah, they're like, they've got him on
screen.
caller ID now. Like, do not answer this guy. So we're gonna try and get you maybe a little more realistic help. In fact, we're gonna get some help from the other Becky.
That's right.
In fact, last week we got a chance to hear from her and a very cool story about a couple who's been impacted by Freedom 51. They're a nonprofit that helps people learn how to just handle money God's way.
Yeah,
that
that's
kind of thing. All right, so Becky, we've got Ross who wants to learn how to budget. What's the first thing he needs to do?
The first step really is acknowledging that you might need some help, because it can be really helpful to bring in a financial coach. It just helps you get clarity around your finance, helps give you the support you need to keep going. So yeah, we love to help people just get organized with their personal finances. We have a coaching program where we meet with clients about 5 times over the course of 8 to 10 months to get them started. And our plan is that they would then have the skills to be able to do that. So we start with just getting to know you. We want to know your story. We want to hear the background. We want to really build that rapport with our clients. But then we help you figure out where you're at. So it's like when you walk into a mall, you're going to see a sign that says, you're here. And then you kind of look, we map out where you would like to go, and then we help you do the steps to do that. So we help our clients just figure out where they are, what their goals are. We start with financial and personal goals, and then we help you get a spending plan in place. You talked about money in envelopes. We have some of our clients do that, but we have a digital envelope system that we help our clients figure out how to do that digitally, like with bank.
I think that would help me a little more than trying to figure it all out in an envelope.
In our society today, day, a lot of people aren't using cash. So sometimes that's a little hard to track with. But it really, the best system for our clients is the one that they'll actually use. So we want to personalize that and help you figure out what really works for you. And so then from there, we help you kind of look at, do you have debt? We'll do debt elimination. We'll help you set up a saving system. We'll look at protections. Just make sure you have all the insurances you need. And we can even look at, a lot of people want to look at estate planning and kind of like, what does that look like? And then we really want to help inspire generosity in our clients. So we love for clients to have a giving plan where they're intentionally planning to give. And so that's kind of what we do.
Yeah.
We often become very good friends with our clients because it's a very personalized. We love to build relationships with them. A lot of our coaches have a background in ministry or even as pastors. And so it's a very pastoral type of relationship where we just want to support you to get you to where you would want to be.
Okay, so I'm curious. You said the first thing is figuring out, like, what's your goal? Like, what's going to be the motivator?
Yes.
Like, for you, Ross, what would you say the goal is?
I think the goal right now would be just saving up for a down payment on a house.
Yes.
And I just was kind of looking at how much I was spending, or more so swiping and not even realizing that I was spending it. And I'm like, if I keep this spending up, the down payment on a possible house in the future isn't even going to be possible. So I think my motivation would definitely just be, let me save up a few grand, whatever it needs to be to make that down payment whenever the time is right.
And a lot of our clients do have that as one of their big goals to buy a house. And so, yes.
Okay. All right. So we got a big goal.
Yes, we do.
We got a first step. Ross is willing to get some help.
We're so proud of you.
Thank you.
We'll get some more help coming up next half hour.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
Ross, the intern, is starting off this new year wanting to budget.
That's right.
I'm so proud of you.
Hey,
That's pretty impressive.
We've been having a conversation this morning, if you're just now joining us, about budgeting. And, Ross has tried a couple things that haven't necessarily worked.
Tried to call Dave Ramsey.
Like calling Dave Ramsey.
5 times.
And so we've phoned a friend, or we've called in a friend, if you will, who has experience, who does this with Freedom 51 Ministries. And so far, the first step she's told us is recognize that you need help.
Which we'll give Ross some credit for that. He was like, hey, I'm not going to just go figure this out on my own.
I'm going to call Dave Ramsey.
I'm going to call Dave Ramsey 5 times.
And then step 2 is, what's your goal?
Ross wants to save for a house.
He wants to save for a house.
That's pretty awesome.
Awesome. So what's step 3?
So one of the things we do is we help you build a spending plan. We have these follow-up appointments where we're helping you learn how to track. You become a master tracker. It's like if there's one thing that you can get out of a coaching program, it's learning how to track the spending. Because you can have the best spending plan budget in place, but if you're not tracking where the money is going, it's really not helping you as much. So tracking is a huge part of our coaching program.
So I might have missed this, but I know there's a top 3 things you need to do when you're getting started. I heard know where you are.
Yeah.
What's your goal?
Yeah.
And is it establishing a spending plan, or what was the third piece?
You kind of need to know your income, and you need to know your monthly expenses. Yeah. And then there are also irregular expenses. So what we do is we help you kind of figure out everything that you're spending, like all of your expenses. So those are the 3 important parts of a spending plan: is your income, you need to know your monthly income, you need to know your expenses, and then that helps you know what is your cash flow. Cash flow is what's left over or not enough at the end of the month. So either you're in the positive or you're in the negative, but that number, whether it's positive or negative, will help you figure out next steps. So it'll help you make wise decisions.
Okay. Yeah. I heard Dave Ramsey talk about that. I didn't call him, but I heard him say cash
take his
flow.
call, but at least he was listening.
I didn't know what it meant, so I appreciate you breaking that down for me.
Do you find that most people underestimate where their money's going?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Especially in the areas of, so like you have the fixed expenses.
Yeah.
So, you get your mortgage payment or your rent, you just pay it. But there are what we call variable expenses, and those are in the areas of food, like groceries, consumables, eating out, entertainment, and it could be like pocket money or things like that. And entertainment isn't necessarily just going out to do something fun. Entertainment can also be those Amazon purchases that it's just a want. We can kind of categorize those as entertainment as well. And so those are the areas in which people tend to underestimate, especially eating out. Eating out has become very expensive. And so we have clients who were like, well, how much are you spending on eating out? And they think, well, we think, and we're like, no. So let's look at your bank account, see what you're spending, and a lot of times they're pretty surprised at that.
Okay. That was my biggest surprise, just how much, because I'm back and forth between 2 different jobs a day, and just how many times I would stop and just get something super fast and quote unquote super cheap. But those super cheap purchases, $3, $4, $5, that adds up over time.
It does add up over time. And so we help you establish that goal. For example, your eating out goal. And then we help you track with that and kind of work with you in those areas that you see are the areas that you need to work on. So we love to help people just drill down as like, what are the areas you really feel like you need help with? And then let's help build a plan that works with you with that.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC, the positive difference.
We've been helping Ross get some budgeting advice from our friend Becky at Freedom 51 Ministries.
How does this work as far as for most people, most of us? Money's a pretty private thing. Our finances tend to be pretty private. But if we try to do this thing by ourselves, I would say most of us probably really struggle. So, like, what does accountability or help even look like when it's something so personal like this?
Yes, and we find that's why we have, like, our first meeting, we just want to get to know you. We share our own story. We all have a money story background, so we really trying to build that rapport. But we find that often people come in, and as they open their wallet, so to speak, they also open their hearts, because so much, like, we can give education, like financial knowledge, but so much of managing money is about how we feel about the money. It's our attitudes, our habits, our mindset. So a lot of people are coming out of a scarcity mindset and they don't realize it. Our family of origin, we learned a lot about money, even if our parents never taught us about money, like overtly. We're learning about money just by watching how they handle money. So a lot of clients, we find that I would say the most of my clients are very open about talking about their story and their struggles, because it's a relief to get to talk with it about something. It's like, who do you talk with? A lot of people don't. It's hard for them to talk with their pastors, for example, about money. It's a little bit, but a financial coach is someone who's a third party, kind of objective, and it is confidential. We keep your details confidential. So.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that a lot of people would go to somebody like you and just be ready to spill everything because they know that you care. They know that there's a reason you're there. And they're like, yeah, of course I want to tell this person everything. And it would be easier than going to somebody else who might not specialize in that or might not hear stuff like that every day. Is that kind of right?
Yes. And I would say a lot of people, like in the first meeting, they're like raring to go, and we're like, let's kind of establish a bit of a relationship here before we get going. But people are like really just, it's few, like, where do you talk about money with people who kind of know? And then a lot of my clients coming in thinking that they're the worst case that ever, and so they have a lot of shame about that. And so with my background, I just love to help people in that area of going, you know what, you're not alone, you're not the worst case. Actually, I've seen a lot worse than you. And so I love to help them see, as we're mapping it out, it's like, you're not that far off. We can get you there. And it is like Dave Ramsey talks about, baby steps. It is kind of like steps that you can take. And so that really empowers people to feel like they have a plan. They're working the plan, even if it's going to take a couple of years to really see a lot. They're working the plan on a month-to-month basis. So we love to help people just feel like they have the skills and the support that they need to reach their financial goals.
Yeah, and just planting the idea in their head that they will see the fruits of their labor, even if it's not going to be like a monthly thing. Like maybe a few years down the road, you're going to see such a big impact.
And even if there's not enough money at the end of the month, cash flow's in the negative, if people... my clients, I tell them, look, if you apply the system and you work the plan, you will see results in 6 to 8 months. And next year, you'll look back and go, wow, I've seen. So there's just something about paying attention to the finances that is just really makes a difference.
Yeah. That's really good. All right. So Ross knows his goal. He's got the dream and the goal. And you've started kind of tracking some of your expenses, realizing maybe you're spending a little more than you thought you were, which is like a lot of us. All right, so we're going to get you started on those steps and start working on a spending plan. Then maybe we'll check back in with you and see what the next steps might be, okay? Yeah. All right, Ross, you can do this.
Woo, thank you so much.
You are welcome.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
Happy birthday!
Let's go! 1, 2, 3, go! HBPY,
Hey! Much better.
Happy birthday. That was pretty good. I feel like you guys got a little warm-up earlier this morning, so we were good to go. If you want to know why, check out the Morning Show Facebook page. All right, time for the Marketplace Grill Birthday Bash. It is Tuesday, January the 13th.
Happy birthday to Kylie Bell, turning 38 in Hinesville.
Millie Pinkham, turning 3 in Farmington.
Anna Claire has a birthday too, turning 13 in Rogers.
And Elise Sylvie, turning 16 in Springdale.
Kaya Wallace, 11 today in Pea Ridge.
Susan Crowell has a birthday in Fayetteville as well.
Dana Daniels, turning 54 in Centerton.
And Taven Ungers, 18 today in Stillwell.
All right, and we got to pick a winner for the Marketplace Grill Birthday Bash. Today's winner, Kylie Bell.
All right.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.